What are all these guys coming in the yard now? Yeah, guys, I don't know Aaron. I don't know where he is. Guys, I told your bosun the other day. He was here, right, with the peg leg. I mean, I know he claims to be a pirate, but he just has a YouTube channel with watches. You know what watches are, right? I mean, that's a good point. He does go to San Diego a lot. There's an ocean there. This is Arizona. There's no pirates around here. We have porch pirates. All right, now look, you're getting the rum all over the grass here. It's gonna kill my grass. You guys need to get going, all right? All right, guys, we'll see you later. Hope you find yourself a ship. Oh boy, that made me nervous. Yo ho ho, welcome back aboard. Aaron back again with more watches, birds, and loot. And as always, we start off with a wrist check. No wrist checks. No, we don't do wrist checks while on deck. We do bird checks. I don't know. It's captain's orders. That's what I have to say. Because I'm the captain. Darn it. And just don't tell anybody I'm the captain. It's between you and me, Marty, all right? But we're not here to talk about birds like Marty. We're here to talk about watches for the second time. Because I have already recorded this video and the audio was messed up. The video was messed up. And it was just a total nightmare. So doing it for the second time, YouTubers out there, I know how you feel now when you put your heart and soul into something and it is just all for nothing. Oh, so I've already unboxed these watches. We're not going to re-unbox them, and this is just insane. But first, I want to talk about actually Canopy watches. Do a little shout out here for a new Field One that is right now under pre-order until March 31st. So they've sold about 20 of them. They need to sell 60 to produce these watches. They're super cool. Kind of wanted to just give them a shout out, give them maybe a little extra help. I don't have a huge audience, but I'm a big fan and a member of the Random Rob channel on Discord and on YouTube, and everyone's kind of getting together a little bit and kind of doing shout outs to help these guys because Canopy is a friend of the Random Rob channel. So wanted to mention them. $4.99 for the Field One. The Spec Monster. This thing comes in 5 colors: black, red, orange, green, blue. I will link it down in the description. Grade 2 titanium and bracelet, DLC coating, 39 millimeter, 10 millimeters thick, 100 meter water resistance, Miyota 9015, which is what we always like to see. Dome sapphire crystal. I mean, the specs go on. Toolless micro adjust clasp. It is one really cool looking watch. So go check it out. And if you feel the urge, pre-order it and help the guys out and gain an awesome field watch. So let's get on with Boderry, or as I call it in Old English, Boderry. We're going to look at the Boderry watch for the second time. And here's the case it comes in. It's like a what do you call them? I should know because I already did this video. So I should go back and look at my notes. Like a storage shipping container. So here's how it comes. I'm showing you that. Now I'm getting out the watch. Bang, hit the camera. This is already starting off great. Here is the strap it comes with. I dropped that now. This is the bracelet. And in my previous video, I switched the bracelet out and the bracelet has some issues with it. So it came on this strap, but when I unwrapped the bracelet and started adjusting the links, they're just really messed up. So there wasn't thread lock on the screws, but they're super. Oh, this is a bird bite, by the way. which I gained too in the middle of everything. The screws super tight. I had to really work to get them. This one I backed out just a little bit and I couldn't screw it back in. So I can only guess that one's cross-threaded somehow. And then the other ones here are, I was able to get them out, but I kind of, jacked them up. You can kind of see they're messed up. So not happy with that at all. And I'm going to have to, and then these end links, I don't know if you can see here, but they are like, there's something wrong with them. They're like a different texture. The finish on them is wrong. Because you can see they're kind of, they have like a little shiner and they're like roughed up. So I don't know, but let's look at the watch and talk about Boderry. Established in 2019, have about a dozen different models. The company is kind of differentiated from other companies because they use really high quality parts and materials. Not talking about this here, but normally they keep their watches really affordable. This one, $150 on bracelet, $128 on the strap, which is the yellow NATO style strap. They're fairly unique, so they do probably pull some design elements from other brands, but really actually unique looking models. This is my third. This will be my second and third Boderrys. I had a Voyager that I purchased. It had no issues with that. So this one, a little disappointing about the bracelet. I'm not going to keep talking about it, but this is called the Landmaster. This model, it is the one in yellow. They also come in 4 other colors: green, black, blue, and I think gray. I think it was. Can't remember now. The size, 38 millimeter, 13 millimeters thickness, 48 millimeters lug to lug, solid titanium, so super lightweight. I weighed this one it was like just a hair over 100 grams with the bracelet, and only like 60 grams with just the strap. So extremely lightweight. Seiko NH35 automatic movement, 100 meters water resistance. It has, are you getting worked up, Marty? It has a screw down crown. So pull it out to the second position to set the time. And then you'll just pull it out. If you go back in, pull it to the first position to set the date. And it does hack. So if you pull it out, you can see the second hand stops. Push it back in to start it again. So looking at the dial, it is very smudgy from previous reviews that I've done. But great texturing on the dial. Lume on all the, I had all the numbers there, indices. So automatic. You can see Landmaster and titanium, 100 meters at the bottom there. All raised instead of just printed on the dial, which is a nice touch. Did I say red tip on the second hand? And Japanese Luminova C1. Whatchamacallits? Drilled lugs. Oh, man, my brain. And the back side, so we can get in and see that. It's kind of a neat, I don't know what to call it, but it's like a mirrored finish where it's been, I don't want to like print it. It's like I think it's like printed on with a mirrored finish or something. And it looks like it's got is that a Land Cruiser or looks like a Land Cruiser, old Toyota. It kind of gives you some details on the back here. Screwed case back. And then the bracelet, where we talked about that. It's a 3-link, kind of H-link style bracelet. It's only got 1 micro adjust. I had to remove 2 links, and here they are. 2 links with these wonderful screw-in pins that were just a pain. And, 1 micro adjust. So 2 links and 1 micro adjust to fit a 7.5 inch wrist. I could probably take 1 more link out, I think, but I'm not even going to try at this point. So that's a look at this. So let's look at it on wrist real quick. So here we are on a 7.5 inch wrist again. I could probably, like I said, take out 1 more link. Band-Aid's coming off. All kinds of technical issues going on now. So plenty of space. If you've got 8 inch or even more, I mean, this thing is going to work. It's just up to if you're okay with the 38 millimeter. Could be small, but for some folks, but this, field watch type, typically those are pretty small. May even go down to 36 millimeter. But really works for me. Very legible. So I'm going to use some of my previous footage for the Lume and the Timegraphar, and then we will come back again with the Trash or Treasure. Out of the box, I'm not going to complain about the Lume. Looking pretty good and holding. Marty literally has not moved from this position. Are you okay, buddy? Maybe he's getting used to the channel here. Timegraphar, plus 22 seconds a day. NH35 is what, minus 20 to plus 40. So this is definitely within specifications. This is running at 3 hertz. So yeah, can't complain about that. So Trash or Treasure bracelet, trash. Unless I can, I'm going to have to go back to Boderry, and I'm going to have to see what they're willing to do about it. I hate to have to send the whole thing back. Maybe they can just send me another bracelet. But, otherwise it's a treasure. Without the bracelet issue, I don't know what was going on. So between those end links being weird and then the screws are just hardly can get them out or even back in. So it's I don't know. I've never really run into anything like this before. This, other than that, it's a great watch. The NATO strap, I didn't really show you yet, but titanium hardware on here. It's a very nice, comfortable strap. In my previous video, I had it on the strap before I put it on the bracelet, and it looked great. It was very comfortable. It makes it super light. Like I said, 60 grams on this thing. So, and I love how they put the name on the strap. So then I always remember where this strap or who it goes with. So, yep, let's now head over to the other watch we're going to look at in this show. So I didn't mention on that Landmaster, that model number is A14T-05B. That's for the yellow model. So this is the Boderry HOU, H-O-U, the HOU. HOU, it comes in 3 colors, purple, blue, avocado green. So let me pop this open. The watch is not in here, but I just wanted to show you the packaging. It's different packaging than most of their watches that I've seen come in that shipping container plastic thing. This comes in a cool regular box. And not only that, the inside, got your manual and your card. This little leatherette case, which is, I've seen these around town before, but these are great. And this one actually had a little, I don't know where it is now. Oh yeah, this little thing covering the watch. So it's cool. It just sits in there. Really nice little case. I mean, awesome travel case. I mean, these people pay, money for these for travel. So definitely will keep that around. Very, very handy. And then this is the HOU. And this one retails for $169. You can get this for probably less. Usually you can catch them on sale, directly on the Boderry website or AliExpress. I always look there, and you always look for promo codes as well. This is model BD-A13-03. 38 millimeters in diameter. This is 13 millimeters thick. Lug to lug, 49 millimeters. 316L stainless steel. So this is stainless steel as opposed to the titanium and the other one, so a little more weight. This one's about 80 grams with the strap on the strap like this. This would actually probably look good on a bond clip. I'm just thinking of that bracelet. But 316L stainless steel, like I said, sapphire crystal domed, which is really cool. Movement, Hangzhou 7208 high beat. We'll throw it on the Timegraphar here in a minute, but I can already tell you it does great because I've done it in the future or the past, as the case may be. 100 meters, screw down crown, really nice size crown, 2.8 millimeter thick strap. Why did I go high? It's a very long strap, 200 millimeters or 20 centimeter long strap. But, Marty, what is that? What's that say on there? 21 millimeters. Marty, do you like 21 millimeter? Oh, he doesn't like it. Why 21 millimeter, curse you? But this strap is probably up there with one of the nicest straps I have ever seen on a watch. I'm not joking. And a signed buckle, polished on top, but brushed on the bottom. It makes me wonder what kind of leather this is. It is super, super comfortable. But let's talk about the face of this watch. So it is got a texturing. I can zoom in a tad. Texturing on the center of the dial, and then that little track around is a textured too. So that's like a really nice touch. The date window has a little beveled edge on it. Hands are polished. So these, types of polished hands, I think with this color, the hands show up really good. So you really don't run into a situation where you can't read it. So I had a Tissot with polished hands like this. It was black, and the hands would just vanish on you. And you had to kind of find an angle to see it. But with the color of this dial, never gets to an angle where you cannot read it. So kudos to Boderry for that. It does say that the second hand it says bent second hand. So I don't know if it's the tip. It looks like maybe the tip. It goes all the way out almost to the edge of that railroad track. Brushed bezel, kind of polished on the sides. This is a really neat case. Brushed on the sides, polished on the backs of the lugs. And speaking of the back side of the case, let's polish this really quick. So I'm pretty impressed, and this movement is really pretty. So I don't think I've had one of these movements before. I'd have to look it up and see what other movements they use this one. But that rotor, look at that rotor. Awesome, dudes. 80-hour power reserve too. All right, let's throw it on the wrist. Marty, what are you doing? All right, so 7.5-inch wrist, 38 millimeters. I don't really have anything at all to complain about so far. Let's head over to future Aaron, or let's say past Aaron, doing the Lume and the Timegraphar. No Lume on the hands. So I had this with another watch recently. We talked about, if you're not going to Lume the hands, it just really doesn't make sense to Lume those markers. You might as well just have them polished. because even just in a low light situation, I can't see the hands, especially when, you know, like that, the hands just vanish. So you can see how when you have polished hands, they like are there and then they're not there. So that's my opinion on that, and I am sticking to it. This is great. Timegraphar. Again, -2 seconds. Man, I love a 4 hertz movement. And listening to that thing beat, that is a high beat. Gotta love it. 80-hour power reserve too. Guys. Treasure. I'm not even gonna say the 4-letter other word. Or what is that? 5-letter. I'm not gonna say it. Because this thing's really great. I don't know if this has much homage to it. I don't feel like it does. I feel like it's pretty unique. Is there maybe a Baltic or something? Maybe? I don't know. But I just feel like this is really unique. I don't have anything like this. I've had a lot of watches. I have not seen anything like this. So let's now go over below decks, deep in the hull, and check out the loot section of the video. Loot! I love loot. Loot? Yeah, booty. You know, loot and booty are 2 different things. Did you know that? I had to actually Google that. Booty and loot are not the same. And I don't mean that kind of booty. Stop it. Strapsco. Strapsco.com. Okay, I'll put it up on the screen here just so that, because if you go to straps.com, that's the wrong place. This is strapsco.com. This is their pebbled leather binder, strap binder by Dassari, which is their kind of their home brand. These come in, this is actual real leather, super soft and cushy. They come in multiple colors. I think some were sold out when I got this one. I bought 3 of these. For 18 millimeter, a 20 millimeter, and one for my 22 millimeter straps. So lots of straps, but I wanted to get them organized. Thought this was a really good idea. I went all in, but you know, these are, I think I had a discount code and there was a sale, but these are $99 each. And the pages, it comes with 3 pages that'll hold 36 straps total, and then 1 extra large page. So they call them inserts. But if you want to get extra pages, they're $6.99 each or 3 for $14.99. Remember, I've already done this video once, so I'm just showing you the 1 binder this time because the last time I went through all 3 binders and that was just too much and I'm too tired. Where's the rum? So here we go, 20 millimeter straps. So I love the way these fit in here. They have a little Ziploc thingy. My comment previously was that I wished these would go, see how they're separated, these pages? 1 page holds, you know, 6 up here and 6 below. So this thing, little divider, I wish it went up to maybe here, unless they have a reason why that wouldn't work. Because you can see sometimes they get turned and they get crooked. So it'd be nice to have them nice and straight, get them all in there. Now, I should disclose I have no extra long straps. These are all standard size straps. So 20 millimeter standard size, these all fit nice in here. Except when you get into, not those, but these FKM rubber. These do not fit. So you cannot, even you shove them all the way to the bottom, no matter what you do, you cannot get the FKM rubber straps to fit. And these are not extra long straps. These are just standard straps. So that is a real bummer to me because I want to have all my straps organized, and some of these rubber straps are more expensive than the leather straps, and you want to have them all nice and ready to go and displayed, and you can go right to them. So my recommendation, you know, they do have that other pouch that goes this way. It's like 3 sections going this way, but then you're just like kind of piling them in like a Ziploc bag situation, and I don't like that idea. I think if they're going to continue making these, what I would do is, you know, make, I guess, a page, because you can't really make a bigger binder. So a page that would go like, you know, halfway up, maybe. And then you have a big section and then an extra long section or something. Like, I'm sure there's a way to do it, like, so you can get your straps to all fit, you know, nice, even your long ones, which these are, again, are not long. But here's like a page what they look like with nothing in them. Just have 2 down there. So that's all I have to say about that. That is a lot of recording for a day. And you were a champ. That first video, you were kind of sleepy. You kind of fell asleep and were just sitting there. But hey, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, ring the bell, all that jazz. And be sure to come back next time, because I'm going to go after these 2 watches here. Those bracelets. Speaking of bracelets, oh boy, I'm going to really have a few words about those bracelets. You got to come back for the next video for that. So, all right, feed the birds, tuppence a bag, all that jazz. And guys, thanks again. Ever shoot a video and all the audio and video quality is totally messed up and you have to redo it all over again? Maybe Rain energy drinks is for you. Sour gummy worm, 0 calories. It will help you rein in your anger. Just kidding, guys. Not really.
I guess I better move me treasure in case those guys come back around.